All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Queens Club, packed stadium for Carlos Alcaraz, who is taking on Munar, who got a bit of a easy first round, or at least got a nice okay, he got a walkover. Basically, it was a retirement, unfortunately for Thompson, but he's going to be fresh to play against the toughest man on the planet, one of the toughest men on the planet. And speaking of tough men on the planet, we're going to be watching Sinner as well later. He's coming on after Zverev. So that'll be fun as well. But what's going on? How are we doing, chat? What's going on? It's cool to get to see the top three all playing and preparing for Wimbledon. Yeah, Gauff's also coming on soon, so we'll keep an eye on her as well. Her result as well. Raducanu's just playing at the moment, so after Raducanu, then it's going to be Coco as well. All right. But how are we doing? What's going on? Sasha chose to face Sinner, not Carlos. I mean, I think he's playing at home more than choosing to face either guy, but yeah. All right, Alcaraz wearing that shirt that I can't find anywhere on the planet because it's just like the hardest shirt to find anywhere in the world, apparently. I thought it was ugly, and now I can't find it. So that's my bad. That is my bad. I shouldn't have been so harsh. All right. All right, they're just warming up the last couple of shots, and then we'll start. Schedule's not out for tomorrow, so I have no idea what we're watching tomorrow, but we'll watch something. Coco 2-0, Carlos 2-0, Zverev 2-0, okay. We'll see. We will see. Ugh. We will see. By the way, Rublev fought so hard and then lost anyway. That was brutal. Rublev fought so hard and then fell over at the end anyway. That's brutal. All right. Like I said, packed stadium. I think Fernley was on before this, so maybe that had something to do with it. Do you think Raducanu is struggling in grass? No. Not currently. But he was smiling about it? Okay, so he wasn't upset. Okay. All right. Here we go. The last few warm-up serves, and then we'll start to play. This guy Munar is dangerous. If I recall, he took Feast of 5 sets at the French. Yeah, he can be dangerous. He can be dangerous. Winner of this, by the way, will take on the winner of the Runa match coming up later. Tomorrow. So we could get Runa versus Alcaraz tomorrow, which is absolutely crazy. That is a crazy match. Also, Medvedev, Mickelson, and possibly Sinner versus Mahatch. I mean, there's some crazy matches coming up over the next few days. Sabalenka, Raducanu could be a thing. We got some. Tomorrow's could be crazy. Tomorrow could be really crazy. So stay tuned. Sorry, Runa versus Alcaraz versus Opelka or Rinderknech, and then the semi-finals could be Runa Alcaraz. Semi-finals Runa Alcaraz. Rublev lost. Fernley, Lehechka, Draper, Nakashima, some decent matches. Yeah. They're all right. All right. Who's winning this one? Chad, I'm going to go Alcaraz and straights. Zverev just started as well. But Munar to serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Munar. Alcaraz pass, goes long. Munar wins the first point, 15 love. All right. Alcaraz wins the point, 15-all. All right, 30-15 as Alcaraz hits it out in the return. Bolter wins. Nice. All right. Munar, 30-15. As the return goes down the line and out by Munar, 30-all. 30-all chance for Zverev. Wrong match. Chance for Alcaraz. All right, 30-all. Alcaraz returns into the back of Munar. As Alcaraz forehand to the front of Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz. Munar again to the front of Alcaraz. As Munar forehand into that Alcaraz forehand. He goes down the line. Munar with a backhand pass. Is a winner. Great shot. 40-30. Let's take the first game of this match. He serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the front of Munar. Munar in the nets. And we get the deuce. Now Munar serves again. It's too strong. Advantage Munar. As the return goes into the corner, Munar back into Alcaraz in the net. Munar 1-love in the first set. First game in the bag. If Alcaraz loses, I will watch only baseball and matches Draper matches. Okay. Cool. All right. 1-0 Munar. All right, Alcaraz to serve. Alcaraz to serve. He says a fault. Second serve. On his backhand return to the front of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits it out. Love 15. Love 15. Seven to the front of Munar, and then Alcaraz with a volley winner. And it's 15-0. I'm in Dublin and I can find that shirt Alcaraz wears. Light background, red one only available in small. Oh, did you say you can't find it or you can find it? You can only find the red one, is that what you're saying? You can find the light. You can find the one that he's wearing right now, the red and the black and white one, in a large. Maybe. Only white ones in all sizes. You mean the one that he wore to win the? You talking about the black and white one? In small only. Wait, what? I'm confused. 15:30, by the way. What do you... Red one in small. Okay, but what about the white one? 15:30. As the backhand return goes to the backhand of Alcaraz. Into the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz backhand into the volley of Munar. Alcaraz with a lob. Munar with the backhand volley. Alcaraz with the forehand winner. And it's 30-0. How can you send a photo? Send one to the Tennis Talk Instagram. Or on Twitter. Or send it to me on Twitter. In Twitter message. Either or. 40-30, good serve from Alcaraz. The Carl's Hamburglar shirt continues to be a rare item. Yeah, I know, right? So hard to find. All right. Alcaraz gets the deuce. All right. Advantage. Alcaraz. All right. Advantage Alcaraz. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz puts it away, 1-1. Carl's lobs make a return on grass. Oh yeah, his lobs are lethal. They're so aggressive as well. All right, Alcaraz levels 1-0. I remember Munar taking photo of ball mark after a match point was played. I feel a lot of people do that these days. All right, 1-0. As Alcaraz hits a slice on the stretch. As backhand now, Alcaraz the backhand of Munar. And then Alcaraz puts away the win. I love 15. All right. Good serve from Munar, 15-0. As Munar serves a fault. Second serve. All right, 30-15. As Munar serves again. (30-15). As we had double fault, it's 30-0. Need to see Carlos on grass. Munar can be annoying, but a good player. Yeah, I mean, this is an awkward matchup. It could be an awkward matchup. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. And another double fault. 30-40, break point for Carlos. All right, 30-40. As Munar serves another fault, second serve. Second serve. Double fault. 3 double faults in the game. That sucks. That sucks. Anyways, 2-1. Alcaraz breaks. It was a rough game. All right, 2-1. By the way, Raducanu won, so Raducanu and Sabalenka tomorrow. Ooh, that could be the Wimbledon final. That's a good match. That's exciting. Zverev's going to lose today, isn't he? Anyone else think Zverev's going to lose today? All right. Why was Zverev lose? I don't know. Because he's playing Sonigo and Sonigo's tough. Zverev's going to sweep easy. All right. If you say so, chat. You know. You would know. You know. You know better than me. I just got a weird feeling. All right. Alcaraz serves at the break, 2-1. It was a bad break from... All right, 2-1 Alcaraz at the break. Any DVDs that you recommend lately? Glad you asked. Gothic is good. I watched Gothica the other day. That was good. And The Cell is, if you like horror movies, those movies are creepy. I haven't watched it. I haven't had a chance. I was so keen to watch stuff today, but then everything, I'm so busy. Is it a 4 that goes out by Munar and it's 15 Love? I was going to I plan on watching movies today, but life and work just gets it's hectic. So I'm hoping next week before Wimbledon I can take a couple of days off. 15 Love. First serve is a fault, second serve. I have been playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the Switch, though. That did take up a bit of my time yesterday. That game's just so much fun. Backhand now down the middle is out by Alcaraz, and it's 15-0. Vondrousova and her tattoos remind me of Zverev's girlfriend. Cool. Bublik versus Sinner prediction. Yep, they're playing. We're going to watch them later. All right, 15-0. So in the front of Munar, return goes in the nets. And it's 30-15. Tony Hawk the skateboarder. Yeah. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. All right. By the way, chat, we might have secured the shirt. 30-15. As Alcaraz hits a forehand winner, and it's 40-15. 40-15. Berlin schedule's out. Is it? Finally, apparently it's they're selling them in Dublin, of all places. Dublin have got them. All right, nice drop volley from Alcaraz, and it's 3-1. The Sinner's game comes on after Zverev. I was looking for you and gave up. That's right. Thank you, LA. Thank you, everybody who did look for the shirt. I appreciate it. I can't believe how impossible this shirt is to find. It's crazy. It is crazy to think that this shirt is. I can't believe that they didn't. That Australia, like there was none sold in Australia. I don't think anyone in Australia has this shirt. Like no one. You can't even buy it. You know what's going to happen though? Now I'm going to see them everywhere. But apparently you can't buy, like they must not have shipped them out here. You can't buy any of the men's French Open outfits in Australia, as far as I can see. Nike don't sell, the Nike website haven't sold them. All the tennis stores haven't sold them. You can buy the women's outfit, I think, but you can't buy the men's, which is insane. Because last year I could buy the French Open outfit, the Wimbledon outfit. I could buy the Australian Open outfits. I mean, yeah, Australian sites have nothing. And then they're all sold out everywhere else because it's probably just really hard to find. 15 love, drop shot from Munar. Alcaraz hits it in the net, 30 love. So, yeah. I have an extra one. No, it's okay. I think I found one, so it's all good. But thank you. All right, 30 love. As a return goes into the net from Alcaraz, and it's 40 love. 40 love. Just to stay in the set. To keep close. All right. 3-2 Alcaraz to the break. I reckon Zverev will win in straight sets. Cool. All right. Cam, I'm the Nike shipping manager in Australia. The reason is we just don't ship to diehard fans. Ha 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 ha. That was funny. Good one. Good one. Anyways, 3-2. 3-2. Alcaraz with the break. Alcaraz to serve again. All right, 15 love. Anyone else got Munar over 6.5 games? Nope. Should I? Sorry for the dad joke. That's all right. For a second there, I thought you were serious. 15 love. As the return goes out by Munar at 30 love. All right. Uh, 40 love. As the return goes in the net, it's 4-2 Alcaraz with the break. All right. 4-2. As Munar serves. The backhand of Alcaraz. Munar goes to the forehand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz comes to the net. Munar with the backhand lob, but it's too short. Alcaraz puts it away. Love 15. Coco plays soon. Wish we could do both. Same. But we can't because we have to watch Sinner. Love 15. As Munar serves. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar. To the backhand slice of Alcaraz. Munar forehand. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Again, the forehand of Munar. Alcaraz backhand goes out. And it's 15-0. $15-all. Do a forehand rally. Backhand volley from Munar. Alcaraz puts a flick cross-court winner. All right, 15-30. Chance for Alcaraz to get the double break and serve for the set. First serve is a fault, second serve. As a return. Goes into the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz in the net, 30-all. $30-all. As Munar serves again. And the return goes out by Alcaraz, 40-30. 40-30. That goes in the net eventually from Munar, and it's deuce. All right. We get the deuce. As the return goes out by Alcaraz, and it's advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. As Munar serves. The backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand from Munar down the line. That's a great shot. Alcaraz gets it back with a slice. Munar with a forehand down the line. Is a winner. And Munar takes the game. 4-3 Alcaraz with the break. 4-3. How did I get into YouTube? By accident. I was watching tennis. I went live, and here we are. Total accident. Sonego breaks. Zverev loses. I'm taking all the credit. None of you can say I told you because I told you so. All right? All right. Where'd you buy that shirt? This shirt? I bought it online. Sonego, just make it 6-3 right now, please, okay? When did I start? I started back in 2018. 2018. Maybe no Zverev in straight sets. I really thought, but I guess not. Maybe. Do you think Zverev will ever win a slam? Probably, yeah. All right. Over to the break, 4-3. Sonego versus Zverev is a fun match. I don't care if Cam hates Zverev. Who said I hate Zverev? (4-3) As the return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand out from Munar is out. 15 love. Cam, you've had that shirt since 2018, maybe 2022. And what's wrong with my shirt? I probably had it since like 2023. I don't think I've had it that long. All right, 15 love. Cam hates no players. Crazy talk, exactly. Hate's such a strong word, and there's no one that I hate. Especially in tennis. 15-0. You want that? You want my shirt? You can't buy it. It's one of one. $15. Happy birthday, Cam. Oh, God. All right. $15. Alcaraz with the fault second serve. Second serve, Alcaraz. As we're back in out of the front of Munar. Forehand from Alcaraz goes out. 15-30. 15-30. Chance for Munar to break back. Sinner versus Mahaj quarterfinal. Sinner versus Hashanov semifinal. Sinner versus Medvedev final. Maybe. 15-30. Alcaraz serves. He serves an ace. All right, 30-all. As the return goes in the net from Munar, 40-30. As Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in front of Alcaraz. Munar with the back. It goes to the backhand of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits it long. So Munar hit it long, and Alcaraz hit it in the net. But it was out by Munar, so it doesn't matter. All right. 5-3. Alcaraz. 5-3. Do you think Alcaraz could beat or trouble out Carlos? Opelka? I think Opelka could be a problem, yeah. I mean, I don't think he beats him, but it could be a something to worry about. 15 love. Munar serving to stay in the set. Cam should coach Zverev. No, I'm good. 15 love. As Munar serves a let. Can you rate Zverev's tennis career out of 10 as of now? A 7.9. As with a fault second serve. Serving the backhand slice of Alcaraz. Backhand from Munar. This is weird. A slice into the forehand of Munar. Backhand from Alcaraz. Again, the backhand of Munar. As Alcaraz with a forehand. Down the line is out. 30 love. Solid 5 with no majors. You think, oh, geez, that's harsh. I think Zverev. If Zverev wins a major, that's the only thing he's like. Chat. The only thing Zverev missing is a 1,000 title. Sorry, is a Grand Slam, right? If he has a Grand Slam, ridiculous. Like we could compare. I mean, Andy Roddick talked about this. Talked about Zverev, how good Zverev is, despite not having a slam. But if he wins a slam, he's going to be like better than Medvedev, right? The best player of his generation, 100%. Even if just one slam, we'll do that. Better than Team, better than Tsitsipas, better than Medvedev, better than pretty much anybody else in the whole from the 90s. But if he doesn't have that slam, it's hard to compare him against Medvedev, right? Is Wawrinka 7.9? No, Wawrinka's like an 8.3. As a return goes into the forehand of Munar. Forehand from Alcaraz is a passing shot. Munar with a volley. Alcaraz gets there with the forehand, dead line winner. 30-all. Zverev wins a slam. He goes from a 7.9 to like an 8.9. Like, that's how much... He's done everything but win a slam. Like, he's ticked all the other boxes. He's won multiple 1000s, multiple ATP finals. He's won a gold medal at the Olympics. He's won a bunch of trophies. World number 2. 3 Grand Slam finals. If he wins a slam, that is a ridiculous career. If he doesn't win a slam, it's a ridiculous career without a slam. and that it's going to be a big missing puzzle piece, right? It's a big miss. Because if you don't win a slam, you can't be considered a Hall of Famer. That's all the Hall of Famers are slam champions. So, you know, he has a Hall of Famer career if he wins a slam. You know. As Munar 40-30. But he has to win a slam. If he doesn't, we'll remember him for sure. But has been ace out wide and it's 5-4. But yeah. But we'll always talk about how good he was despite not winning one. You know, best player not to win a slam. It sucks. You don't want to be that person. What would I rate Alcaraz? I'd rate him like a 9.6. If Djokovic is a 9.9, because no one's perfect, if Djokovic is a 9.9, I'll put Alcaraz at a 9.5. 9.4. If the GOATs are 9.9s, Alcaraz is in the low 9s. For now. But he's going to go higher. Like, he's at least low 9s. I'll put Stan at a 9.1, but I'll put Alcaraz at 9.3. But he could be like 9.7 in 5 years. How about Sinner? I don't know. Look, I'm just making this up as we go, right? There's no actual score. There's no formula for the scoring. It's just off the top of my head. We're just making this up as we go. What is Sinner? Sinner's probably low 9s, maybe like a 9.1, maybe 9.1. He's got 3 slams. You know, I'd put Sinner at low 9s as well at this point. Again, all the upside, though. They could both be in the high 9s. And I'll put Medvedev in like the 8s, probably. Like an 8.6. So apparently tomorrow, Zverev, Kaboli, okay. Sinner Mahatch is the 3rd match of the day. Apparently. All right, Alcaraz 7 for the first set. As Munar can't get that one. 15 love. Did Medi have a better career than Delpo? Yes. World number 1, multiple 1000s, yes. 15 love. As Alcaraz serves into the back of Munar. Munar hits it out. 30 love. As Alcaraz serves again. fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the front of Munar. Volley from Alcaraz to the back of Munar, but Alcaraz watches it go wide. 40 love. Alcaraz to take the first set. Forty love. Serving to the point of Munar. But it's called a let. And Alcaraz catches the ball in his racket and everyone goes, woo. Fancy shot. Serve. Into the point of Munar is a fault. Second serve. Serve. In the back of Munar. Point from Alcaraz in the net. 40-15. (40-15). Alcaraz serves again. Set point number 2. Serve to the back of Munar. Volley from Alcaraz is a winner. First set in the bag. 6-4 Alcaraz. Coco, by the way, has just started. 2-1, first set. So, Chad, I got these cards. I got a new Dasher card. It's a purple one. Purple. So, the difference between these cards are the colors. So, this one here is out of 35. There's 7 to collect. The hardest one is the 1 of 1. But this is the most common. It's out of 99. It's a silver. The red is out of 15, so that's a little bit harder to find. I got the green, which is out of 5. Hopefully that's going to show up during Wimbledon. And then I got the purple. So now I've got half the set. I've just got to wait for the other ones to rock up. I think there's a gold. What is it? There's gold, blue, green, and platinum. And the platinum is 1 of 1. So that's obviously the hardest one to find. The 1 of 1. But these are awesome. Where can I buy those? eBay. All right. Because the first set, of the match. Do you think Carlos crosses 20 slams? I'm going to say no because that's a lot. And I also hate doing that. I'm not a fan of being like, oh, well, can Sinner and Alcaraz get to 25 each? Well, no one's gone to 25. So how can we say yes with any confidence? Because we've never seen it. So I'd rather just enjoy Alcaraz winning every slam he can. And then if he gets close to 20, we can start talking about it. Maybe at like 18. 17 or 18, we can maybe talk about his, you know what I'm saying? But like talking about, he's on 5. He's at 5. 20 is a long way away. And if he doesn't get to 20, everyone's going to say that it was not. If you set the bar at 20 and he doesn't get to 20, then everyone's going to say he didn't have a good career, even if he gets 17. Can we be buying cards just to have, or as things to appreciate and sell? Well, I'm buying the Dasher ones because they're mine. Like I like Dasher, and I'm keeping these. I'm not going to sell these. I've got a bunch of cards, though, that I'm in the second half of the season, I'm going to make available for you guys to want to, if you want to buy them. I've got a bunch of cards that I'm ready to sell, but I just got to figure it out, and I haven't had a second to breathe in the last 3 months. So once Wimbledon's over, I can actually focus on sorting out how to send cards to people, because shipping is a pain in the ass in 2025. As that goes out by Munar 15:30, because I've got the cards and I've got the website, but I just need the shipping to be sorted, so I can figure out how to ship it cheaply, as cheap as I can, so it doesn't cost $1 million to send a card. You guys can buy them and collect whatever you want. 30 all. 30 all. Is Sonego good on grass? Sonego is good on every surface. He's an all-court player. Served on the tee. Return the net by Alcaraz. 40-30. 40-30. There's a bit of fault from Munar. Second serve. Serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Return into the front of Munar. Alcaraz forehand winner. And it's a deuce. Coco's up 3-2, by the way. That's what a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As we just serve into the backhand of Alcaraz, return goes wide, and it's advantage Munar. By the way, chat, I don't want this to happen for the record, but going off what Demonor said a couple of weeks ago at the French, and seeing the documentary from Alcaraz, and maybe we should stop doing this before it ever even, that he even did this. But like, we should stop putting expectations on Carlos to be this, be that, do this, do that, because it might push him away from playing. But if you watch the documentary on Netflix, if he doesn't have fun, he's not going to play. So maybe we should all just not expect him to win 20, or not compare him to anybody, or not do all that shit that we've been so used to doing for the last 20 years because of the big three, right? It's our default to be like, oh, is so-and-so going to get this? So-and-so, because we've been doing it for Nadal, Federer, Djokovic for so long. But maybe we should not do it for Sinner and Alcaraz, because there were a lot of players back in the day that could have gone on to do great things, but they retired early because they just lost the love for it. And it would be really disappointing if that was the case. If we put so much pressure on Alcaraz and we put so much expectation and we're like, oh, dude's going to win 20, he better win 20, blah, blah, blah. He might just be like, you know what, stuff this. I'm not. He gets a 10 and he'll just be like, I don't care. Like, so maybe we should be cautious around, trying to be like, oh, is this guy going to be the greatest player of all time? It's like, let's just not do that. Even though we've been doing it for Djokovic, Nadal, Federer for so long, but they accepted that and they wanted that. Alcaraz doesn't want that kind of pressure yet. Maybe he does it in 5 years, but I feel like we shouldn't do that, because guys like Borg, Verlander, right? Even Agassi, Barty, right? In recent times for the ladies, all leaving the sport because it's just like they lose it. They just lose the love for it. They just think, so we should maybe not do that to Alcaraz because it would suck if he stopped playing midway through his 20s because everybody wants him to do this, that, and the other. So let's celebrate everything that he does because I think that'll be part of it. If we start going, oh, he won another slam. Okay, well, call me when he gets 10. Call me when he gets 20. Oh, he's only got 5. Like if we don't appreciate that he's got 5, and celebrate the 5 and celebrate the 6 and the 7, the 8th and whatever else he gets, he might just go, well, if you're only going to celebrate when I get to 20, I don't want to play. I don't want that to happen. I hope it doesn't happen, but we've got to be careful that. And I know we're like, we might not move the needle big time, but I'm just saying, like, for us to start it, be going, okay, we're going to celebrate everything that these guys do, and not be like, call me when he gets to 25, and we'll celebrate when he breaks the record. It's like, well, why are we watching then? What's the point? He might not want to play. If everyone's waiting for 25 and he's like, I'm not going to do that. So let's celebrate it. Everything he does. And not expect him to do stuff because it could push him away. And if he retired in his mid-20s or late 20s, early retirement, I mean, shit. Because the expectations or the pressures or whatever the hell, or losing the love of it, that would really suck. For all of us, And that could happen. I mean, even more so in 2020, like the 2020s, 2030s. I feel like more players have been taking time away from the game. Anisimova took time away for good reasons. Andreescu's taken breaks, right? Players are taking time off, to look after their mental health, to look after them, to look after themselves. Whereas maybe in the 2010s, it was just like, grit your teeth and play, right? But I feel like players are more going to, like, there's going to be players that are going to take 6 months, a year off randomly in the middle of their careers with no injury worries because they just don't want to play. Because they want to refresh. They want to do something else. They want to try other stuff. They don't want to waste their 20s playing tennis, right? Maybe, we don't know. So we just got to be careful, Yeah, Rusevori's recently taken time away from the game for mental health. Exactly. It's becoming more and more, more and more common, and it's good because, everyone should look after themselves and look after how they are and how they're feeling, But also pressuring some of these players, pressuring them to do things like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. That's going to push these players away, and we don't want that. We want to, we want them to stay, And also comparing Alcaraz and Sinner to Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer mentally is ridiculous because those guys were just. First of all, those guys had each other to push each other. So like when Nadal would win something, Djokovic would see that and go, "Oh, I need to win the next one," or Federer, Whereas Sinner and Alcaraz, they have each other to push each other, but they don't have they're still so far away from those numbers that it's not even a point of conversation. It shouldn't be a point of conversation. 15 love. As the return goes to the back end of Munar. Munar hits a win at 30 love. All right. $30 love. As we let from Munar. 30 love. $30 love. Fritz is too slow around the court for today's game. Is he though? He just won a title. 40 love. $40 love. I feel like Carlos' only problem is he plays with his food too much. I mean, maybe just because he wants to have fun. All right. As Alcaraz comes in net with a volley. Munar with a pass. Alcaraz volley. Munar with a pass in the net. It's 40-15. This is why I think overhyping young players, having extremely high expectations, is just a detriment to the player as haters are. I disagree with that. Because I think if a young player comes on the scene and does something and gets people excited, we should celebrate that. We shouldn't expect Fonseca to win 10 slams because he hasn't even won a Masters 1000 yet. But I feel like getting excited for those players is different to expecting them to win XYZ. Like, the potential is exciting and the hype is for the potential, you know? Now, if there's people out there that are saying like, oh, Fonseca's going to win 20 slams or Eala or Raducanu or whoever it is, right? Oh, they're going to go and do blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe that's a little too much. And it's the same thing as saying that Alcaraz is going to win 25, right? Saying that Fonseca's going to win 10 or 20, whatever it is, right? But saying that he's got the potential to win one and getting excited over that potential, I don't think that's a bad thing. Celebrating these players. I mean, it's happened for the whole of history of sports, right? A young player comes in, they do some incredible things, or they do something that excites everybody, and everybody gets excited. Same thing happened with Zverev back in the day. Same thing happened with Sampras and Agassi back in the day. Same thing happened with Alcaraz and Sinner and Djokovic and Nadal and Federer. It happens, right? It's just part of the sport to get excited over the young players. And yeah, some players don't live up to that excitement, but I don't think it's a bad thing to get excited over young players who show potential, right? All right, deuce. As Munar serves the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar is a winner. And it's advantage Munar to keep the lead. Advantage Munar. But expectations are connected to the hype. Look, if Fonseca doesn't win a slam, am I going to be really disappointed and say, oh, what a waste of talent? No. Because I'm not going to judge him on what he doesn't do. But I still believe that he's going to be really great. And I'm excited by that. I'm excited to see somebody who has a lot of talent and is 18, right? Only 18. We're talking like, it feels like he's been around for a long time, but he's only 18. And the excitement to then see him hopefully fulfill that potential and climb up the rankings and get excited over those things. That makes the sport so exciting, And I know it's sometimes it's overhype and sometimes, whatever. But I mean, what are we going to get excited over then? Do we only get excited when someone wins a slam? Like, otherwise, if you don't win a slam, everyone should just shut up and not say anything? Like, what? I mean, just like draft picks, number one draft picks in the basketball or NFL, right? They get excited over the prospect of that person being a superstar, right? Not all of them work out. Sometimes it's the number 2 or 3 that work out better, right? But still, you gotta be able to get excited over the young players coming up. You gotta. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit around and be like, well, we can only get excited over the person who won the last slam. It's okay. That's kind of boring. We'll get excited for that, but also can't get excited over the other players who are progressing or, I feel like I'd be very bored. I watched a lot of generations rise and fall since I started watching tennis. Never tire of it. Go Fonseca and go Eala. Yeah. All right. Alcaraz to serve. Is a let. How about Krejcikova defending Wimbledon? That'd be insane if she does that. But I'm all for it if she does. Double fault from Alcaraz. Love 15. All right, love 15. As we return now from Munar into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar with a forehand to the backhand of Alcaraz. As Munar slice into the forehand of Alcaraz, who hits a winner 15-all. By the way, Chad, I'll say one thing as well. There's no right or wrong answer in who you want to get excited over. Who you want to get... Like, if you think Holger Rune is going to be the next big thing, which I think is going to be one of them, right? You could get excited over Holger Rune. There's no like, oh, well, only one player is deserving of hype, or only one player will fulfill their potential. You can get excited. I get excited over Dasha winning against top 10 players, right? Do I think she's going to win a slam? I would love it if she did. And I'm going to celebrate if she does. But like, there's no wrong answer. You don't have to be like, oh, well, you can only follow Alcaraz or Sinner. They're the only two people that you can actually get excited over because they've got slams, they've proven it. So you can get excited over the 1,000th player in the world. You don't have to get excited over just the players that everybody says have done something. You can do whatever you want. You don't have there's no rules to supporting players. And you don't need a reason to you can support them for whatever reason. Because you believe they're going to be a champion, because you just like them, you like how they go about things. Their game's good. Like, whatever you want, you don't. There's no rules to supporting players. So if you want to get excited over a player, go ahead. You don't have to justify it to anybody. 30-all. As Alcaraz serves, he's in a little trouble here. As the return goes in the net from Munar, 40-30. Wawrinka's going to win Wimbledon? I mean, that'd be amazing, but doubt it. Unfortunately, I love that, though. But it ain't going to happen. I don't think Stan in 2025 is going to win the Australian Open. So, Wimbledon. Return from Munar. And the forehand winner from Alcaraz. And it's 2-all. Coco lost the first 6-3. All right. So Gauff and Zverev are in trouble. All right, serve again from Munar. 2-0 in the second. As Munar serves a fault, second serve. As Munar double faults, love 15. Love 15. As we serve again. Return goes in the forehand of Munar. Forehand now from Alcaraz down the line in the net. 15-all. As a default, second serve. Second serve. Serve to the front of Alcaraz. Backhand now from Munar. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Munar backhand. Into the front of Alcaraz. Again, the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz forehand. Again to the front of Munar. Alcaraz with the backhand cross court. The slice of Munar. Alcaraz forehand in the net. And it's 30-15. Coco is somebody to be excited about, even if she hadn't won a single slam, simply because of consistency she has displayed since 15. Raducanu, watch and learn. Yeah, I don't think you've been paying attention, because Coco Gauff, before she won the US Open, was getting a lot of hate. And she addressed it in the US Open speech, which was very unfair, because Coco was like 18 at the time and still just like... She didn't have to win a slam, Coco, until 21, 22. It didn't matter. She didn't need, like, for me anyway. But she was very much, and she addressed it in the US Open speech when she finally won that first Grand Slam that everybody had been waiting for. Everyone was saying the exact same things that we were talking about. She's overhyped, blah, blah, blah. Tennis Channel hyping her up. She hasn't won anything. She can't beat Swiatek. She's not that good. And then she wins the US Open. Now she won 2 slams, and everyone's like, holy shit, Coco Gauff's great. But in 2023, before that US Open, she was getting exactly the same criticisms as all of the people that get any sort of attention. And then she wins, and everyone kind of backs off, because she wins, so then people can't talk shit, right? But again, Coco had to deal with all that until she won that US Open. Now she's won 2 Grand Slams, and everyone can really keep quiet because they can't say anything now. But again, Coco didn't have to win 2 Grand Slams at the age of 21 to prove anything. She could have had no slams right now and made a couple of finals. Yeah, it would have been disappointing for her not to win one, but if she had 3 finals and no titles, no slams, you would still think that, okay, she's close. She's getting closer, right? She's losing. She's very close. And she will get one eventually. But now she's got 2. You're like, okay, cool. But again, I don't think... Like, she was getting criticism before she won the US Open. For sure. I remember people would come in here and talk shit all the time about Gauff. We'd have to come... And I have to just... Like I do with all the players that get unnecessary hate. Defend. All right, deuce. There's a bit of serve. There's a let. We need a Sabalenka Gauff rematch. Well, hopefully we can get it this week in Berlin. As Munar serves a fault. Second serve. Can Raducanu beat Sabalenka? That's going to be fun tomorrow. We'll find out. Just serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Return goes out. Advantage Munar. By the way, chat, I feel like I haven't once... If anybody comes in and says anything hypes up anybody, I don't feel like I dismiss those people. I don't know, maybe I do and I just don't think about it. But I feel like I don't... Like, if you come in here and say, I really like this player and I think they're going to be the next big thing, I don't think I turn around and go, you're wrong. It's not that person's not going to do anything. I don't think I do that. At least I try not to do that because I think that's super rude. And what the hell do I know? I know as much as you do. Who knows who's going to be who, right? You don't? We should be celebrating enthusiasm. I agree. We should be celebrating excitement. If you love so-and-so player and you think they're the next big thing, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You get excited about that. All right, advantage Munar. As Munar serves to stay in front. And it's a fault from Munar. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Alcaraz. That goes wide, 3-2. I mean, when somebody comes in here and says, Stan Wawrinka is going to win Wimbledon, like, that's great. It would be great if he did, but I'm like, unlikely. But when somebody comes in and says, Mboko is going to be a big deal, it's like, okay, let's watch it. That's going to be fun, right? Or somebody says Zhang's going to be the next big thing, or, watch out for this player. It's okay. I feel like I don't tear people down as much as I see a lot of other people tearing people down. A lot of people tearing down players they don't feel. I mean, chat, you don't feel that Fonseca has any talent? Like, and by the way, I'm not going to change. I will never change. So if you think that I'm going to stop if you think I'm going to stop talking about players that I like or players that I think are going to do some crazy shit, you are wrong. I will not change. I will never change. So you're either going to have to deal with it or get over it or leave. Like, I ain't going to change. And I'm not sorry. Carlos got the same criticism as overhyped. Still now he gets, I mean, when Alcaraz loses a match that he shouldn't lose, everyone's like, see, he sucks. And it's like, you can't see it. You don't see. What are you talking about? He sucks. He's got 5 slams. It happens every time. We see that with Alcaraz. Like, we see that with Alcaraz all the time. I will never change, chat. I will hype up players. I will get excited over talent. I will never change. All right, 3-2. As the return goes to the front of Alcaraz. Backhand now from Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits it out. It's love 15. You hyped up Fonseca at Indian Wells, and we got hit, and we got a bagel. Yeah, he lost to Draper, the guy who won the whole damn thing. Okay. Sorry that I didn't think that he got bageled by Draper, who ended up winning the whole thing, and he's pretty good at the moment. Draper. I mean, have you heard of him? Jack Draper. He's British. He's a left-hander. He's actually pretty good. Pretty decent. 15-0. Lovely drop shot from Alcaraz. As we just serve out wide the forehand of Munar. Forehand of Alcaraz into the back of Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar puts up a lob. But Alcaraz puts away the smash. 30-15. At the time you said it would be competitive. Oh, I'm sorry. You've never said something that didn't happen before? Okay. I'm sorry that you're Mr. Perfect. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I was more like you. Never making a mistake. Never saying something that didn't eventuate. Mr. Perfect over here. Okay. Sorry, I'm not like you. I wish I was perfect like you. I wish I knew the future. I wish I could see everything like you. 30-all. As Alcaraz serves. What's that quote from Dumb and Dumber? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember it. What's that quote from Dumb and Dumber? 30-all. Alcaraz hits a winner 40-30. Chat, the day that I don't get excited over tennis is the day I delete this channel. And I leave forever. 40-30. And I'm not going to let people try and tell me that I am am doing the wrong thing by getting excited about this sport. I'm not going to let those people tear down the excitement. You might be a wet blanket, but we got gasoline in the back. You ain't going to put this fire out. You're going to need a lot more than a wet blanket to put this fire out, mate. All right, Deuce. The day that I get sick of dealing with this shit, the people that come in here constantly trying to be, I don't know what you're trying to do. What are you trying to do? You're trying to make it like, you don't like fun? I'm trying to dull the excitement. Oh, they're too excited. Like, what are you talking about? You can leave. You don't have to be here if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Advantage, Munar. Let's get the break here, by the way. As Alcaraz serves, a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz. Back in now from Munar to the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar with a forehand. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar forehand again. To the backhand of Alcaraz on the stretch. And Munar hits it wide. He went for it, but he hit it out. And we get back to deuce. Zverev's going to a third. Nice. We get to deuce. You do you. You can't please everyone. And you're free to be excited about any tennis player you like. You support and admire. Let them be. You're goddamn right. Forehand winner from Alcaraz. No. Munar gets it back. Alcaraz with a smash. Munar puts it up in the sky. And Alcaraz puts a smash in the net. Advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. To take the break in the second. Life's hard enough. Leave us alone, fun police. Yeah, get out of here, fun police. All right. Munar with a break point. Take a break in the second. Advantage Munar. Serving to the backhand of Munar. Backhand from Alcaraz sliced. Munar forehand. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Munar forehand into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar on the attack. Hits a forehand long. He went for it. And we get to deuce. Munar's gone for it. He sees the break points and he's not going to just rally. He's going to try and win them off his racket or lose them on his racket. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz down the line of the backhand of Munar on the stretch. Alcaraz forehand inside out at the slice of Munar. As Alcaraz forehand goes to the forehand of Munar on the stretch again. Alcaraz on the attack, but Munar's back in the rally. Into the forehand of Alcaraz again. Munar with a slice. Alcaraz with the forehand cross court. Goes out. And it's advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. Advantage Munar to break here in the second. Advantage Munar. And Alcaraz just got a time violation. He just got a time violation, which is crazy because that felt like it was really quick. Advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. As we serve again from Alcaraz. Into the back of Munar. Return goes out. Alcaraz gets back to deuce. All right. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. Alcaraz hanging on. There's a return. It goes in the front of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits a winner. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. To take the game and hold. And level 3-0 in the second. As we default, second serve. Second serve. The back end of Munar. Alcaraz back into the front of Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz as Munar backhand. Goes out. And Alcaraz takes the game. 3-3 in the second. Alcaraz survives. All right. Now we do have Jannik Sinner coming on after Zverev. Gauff, by the way, is up a break in the second. Let's go. Let's go. I agree with you, Cam. There are a bunch of excellent players out there. Over the past 2 weeks, it was refreshing to see how Caboli and Boison were playing. Next week, might be someone else. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Caboli's been great this week. I love the way Caboli goes about things. And then Boison obviously was a great story at the French. So, yeah. So, there's a lot of excitement. I mean, Fritz last week was exciting, right? Shelton, he's had a couple of, I love Shelton. You guys know I love Shelton. All right. As it a 4-1 winner from Munar, 15 love. Bublik. I mean, we're all excited to watch Bublik today because of what he did at the French, right? So, there's a lot of excitement, 15 love. As the return goes in front of Munar, he hits a drop shot winner, 30 love. Chad, at the end of the day, tennis is a game. And if you can't get excited over a game, you probably shouldn't play. You know what I'm saying? You probably shouldn't watch a game if it doesn't fire you up and get you pumped up. What's the point? 40 love. As we just serve from Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz. Return. Goes in the back end of Munar. Munar hits it long. And that's 40-15. 40-15. Tried to watch the Rockies the other day. Meh. Yeah, I haven't watched a full Rockies game yet. I just haven't had the time. But I will. When we make the playoffs. 40-15. As Munar serves. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Return goes out. Munar stays in front. 4-3 in the second. Shelton matches a fun win or lose. I love watching Shelton. The way Fritz outplayed Zverev was really stunned us. That was great for Fritz. Bublik's hangover movie arc in Vegas is a funny story. And now he's back in the top 50. Yeah. All right. Fritz was locked in. Oh, yeah. All right. Alcaraz to serve again. To stay level, Coco's up a break 3-2 in the second of her match. She lost the first 6-3. And Zverev is into a third set against Sonigo. And then we've got Sinner coming on after. So once Sonigo and Zverev is complete, we can watch Jannik Sinner play Bublik, which is match of the day. I think that's match of the day. I think we can all agree that that is the match of the day. Okay. Fritz enjoys beating Zverev more than any other player, it seems. Yeah. It's brutal. It's just confidence. All right. 4-3 Munar. Alcaraz serves. As a return goes forward of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits a winner. 15 love. 15 love. Serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As a return goes in the net from Munar. 30 love. Fritz enjoys beating Zverev as much as Zverev enjoys beating... Okay, Alan, you're better than that. That's not funny. 30 love. We don't have any mods today, so please. Come on. I thought you were actually going to say a tennis player that he constantly defeats. Come on now. That's not funny. 30 love. As the backhand goes into the backhand of Alcaraz. Didn't read it fully first. Yeah, because I didn't think that somebody who's a regular in the chat would say something so stupid. Come on now. 30-15. And also, Deb's not here today. So please make my job a lot easier by not being silly. So goes the net from Munar, 40-15. When will the Wimbledon draw come out? Wimbledon draw comes out next Friday. 40-15. Kyrgios is not playing Wimbledon. No, run out of tea. 40-15. As the return goes in the volley of Munar. Munar puts in the net. It's 4-all. 4-all. Alcaraz holds. Oh no, Wong broke back. All right. Four-all. As with an ace from Munar, 15 love. 15 love. Lands with a serve again. 15 love. As Munar goes to the back of Alcaraz. Return goes into the forehand of Munar, who's a drop shot. But Alcaraz hits the drop shot back and hits a winner. 15-0. What's my perspective on this match? Munar's been super competitive. And Munar is a tough customer. We've seen him play against and sometimes beat some of the best players in the world. So I'm not surprised that this is tough for Alcaraz. As Munar serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Serve to the back of Alcaraz. Point out from Munar. Alcaraz slice. In the net, 30-15. 30-15. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Munar. Munar in the net, 30-all. Here's the chance for Alcaraz to get the break in the second. 30-all. Serve out wide. And the return's too good by Alcaraz. Munar in the net. And it's Alcaraz with the break point. 30-40. 30-40. To take the break and serve for the match. $30-40. Serve out wide, too strong. All right, we get the deuce. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Munar, but Munar puts it wide and it's advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz to take the break and serve the match. Advantage Carlos. By the way, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Advantage Alcaraz. Got a big day tomorrow. As that goes out by Alcaraz on the return, it's deuce. Depending on who wins today, we've got a big day tomorrow. Gauff, though, is in trouble, so we might not be watching her tomorrow, which stinks. I really wanted to watch Gauff this week. All right, deuce. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. The forehand of Alcaraz, returning to the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz slice. Munar with the backhand down the line. Alcaraz with the forehand pass. Too good. Advantage Carlos. To take the break, serve the match. Get to the quarterfinals, Queens Club again. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz to get the break. And Munar's just talking to the umpire here. Don't know what he's complaining about. I have no idea what he's complaining about. Anyone else know what Munar's going on about? Is he talking about Alcaraz not being ready for the returns? Advantage Alcaraz. Or is he pointing at one of the shots was out? I don't know. Anyways, break point Alcaraz. Serve and volley from Munar. Alcaraz with the forehand. There's a lob. Munar's going to hit a forehand lob return. Goes into the forehand of Alcaraz on the baseline, and then Munar with the backhand. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar again to the forehand of Alcaraz, who shanks it. And we get to deuce. You don't have a video between Zhang and Coco. We're not watching Coco right now. Deuce. We get to deuce. As the return goes into the forehand of Munar. Alcaraz with a pass in the net, and it's advantage Munar. Advantage Munar to stay in front. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Backpack, mate. You've been around forever. You know the rules. Come on. Advantage Munar. As the return goes in the forehand of Munar, backing out from Alcaraz. Into the backhand of Munar is, we got a forehand out from Alcaraz. The forehand of Munar on the stretch. Alcaraz forehand to the slice of Munar. Munar on the net. We'll get the deuce. Bro, if you don't like Coco, don't watch it. What I do, you've been calling Coco Gauff trash all stream, and I've been nice about it too. Come on, bro. We don't use the chat to vent our frustrations about players, all right? She's not winning. All right, we'll just scream into the abyss. Not in the chat. You've been here forever. You know the rules. All right, deuce. As Munar serves again. Serving to the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand out from Munar. Into the back of Alcaraz. There's Munar forehand cross. Alcaraz gets it with a forehand down the middle. Munar backhand. Again, the forehand of Alcaraz. And Alcaraz in the net. Advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. Advantage Munar. To stay in front. And Munar does hold. All right. Munar leads 5-4. Just showed up. How's the game? Is Cam picking on his chat yet? I'm not picking on anybody. People are just saying random stuff that... Come on, man. Who you got for Opelka versus Rinderknech? Help me make money. I'll tell you how to get money. Get a job. Get a job, work, and you get paid at the end of the week. That's usually how some jobs work. If you want to make money, that's my advice. Get a job and work for 40 hours and get paid at the end of the week by your boss. All right. Coco lost? Oh, fuck. All right. What's the best job? One that you enjoy. One that you like. One that you I don't know, one that makes you feel like you're doing good in the world and you're not wasting your time, you know? Ah, 5-4. Cam throwing the J word around. By the way, there is nothing wrong with working. There is nothing wrong with working a job. There's nothing wrong with that. Love 15. And it may not be for you, but just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people, it's not what other people want to do. Love 15. As the return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand now from Munar is wide. 15-all. Love listening to the streets while working. I make car shocks and these entertain. No worries. Happy to be here. 15-all. The return goes into the backhand and Alcaraz in the net. 15-30. Alcaraz in trouble. 15-30. My job took me to Amsterdam for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago and to Barcelona now. I like it. There you go. All right, serve again. Into the back of Munar. Return the net 30-all. All. No worries. Thank you, Stone, for the nice words. Appreciate it. 30-all. As Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand now from Munar. To the backhand of Alcaraz. As Munar forehand again to the backhand of Alcaraz. Into the backhand of Munar. As Alcaraz with the forehand. Into the forehand of Munar. To the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar forehand down the line's a winner. We got a set point from Munar. What's wrong with my dog? She's fine. She's snoring. She is sleeping. By the way, chat, just giving you a heads up. Next week, I really want to have like 3 days off. Definitely need time off next week. I know we're going to watch Swiatek. Don't worry. Swiatek will be on the radar. But yeah, I think that we definitely all need a couple of days to breathe before Wimbledon. As that goes out by Munar and Alcaraz saves the set point, deuce. Because of course we got Wimbledon and then we got Wimbledon and then madness. Now I'm not taking the week off. That's crazy. Definitely not taking the week off. But I think we all, after a long season, a couple of days, just to just to settle before the big one. Because we didn't get to do that before the French because Djokovic decided to play Geneva and win 100 titles. Backhand slice from Alcaraz is good. Munar gets it back. And then Alcaraz goes wide down the line. And Munar's got another set point. Advantage Munar. Skip Swiatek, take the week. Now we're watching Swiatek. Take a year off. If I took a year off, I'd be homeless. Advantage Munar. To take the second set here. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar to the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar again to the forehand of Alcaraz. Into the forehand of Munar. And it goes out by Munar just. And we get the deuce. We get to deuce. Cam will watch only DVDs next week. Well, yeah, that's part of the plan. That would be part of it. As Alcaraz comes to the net with a volley, Munar with a backhand lob is out. Advantage Alcaraz. All right. Advantage Alcaraz. Other than sports and DVDs, what else do you do? Not much. As the return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz, drop shot is good. Munar gets it. Alcaraz puts up a lob. Munar puts away the smash, though. Back to deuce. You wouldn't be homeless. You have a profession apart from tennis. Remember? I do. That's true. Oh, yeah. I have a very expensive piece of paper that I bought that I worked my ass off for. Chad, I think if nothing else, university/college definitely contributed to the work ethic that I put into this channel. Because I pulled all-nighters doing damn assignments, making bloody model houses and drawing plans and coming up with designs for friggin' beach hut kiosk venues and shit. If nothing else, going through that allowed me to do this. At least I could do this. That was harder. Anyways, advantage Munar. Another set point. Advantage Munar to take the second set. As a default second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Munar. Return goes to the front of Alcaraz. Munar backhand on the stretch. Into the front of Alcaraz. Munar in trouble. Alcaraz comes in there with a volley and puts it away. Back to deuce. Foam board and X-Acto knives. Yeah, I cut my finger off with an X-Acto knife. So I remember. I remember it all too clearly. I got a scar from that. I remember all those things. All right, deuce. That's what a serve. Ace out wide. Advantage Alcaraz. It's a tough profession to gain. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I don't know. If I could do architecture part-time and do this channel still, I would. I think I would. Drop shot from Alcaraz is good to the slice of Munar, and then Alcaraz volleys it wide and we're back to deuce. But, unfortunately, well, I can't do 2 full-time jobs. In fact, this job is more full-time and a half. Like, the amount of hours and the hours are just... They're not even full-time. I mean, full-time, double full-time. I couldn't even do this in tennis coaching, which tennis coaching is, not as many hours. Dorothy, oh, your son's an architect? Yeah. It's you gotta be one or the other. You can't do both. Anyways, that goes out by Alcaraz. Advantage. Munar. Advantage Munar. To take the second set. Wimbledon is going to be 14-hour jobs. Yeah. Advantage Munar. Alcaraz serves. Into the back of Munar. Return is out. Alcaraz serves another set point. Back to deuce. Get to deuce. Zverev, by the way, is up 5-4 in the third against Sonigo. All right, second set, the back end of Munar. Munar in the net. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. Man, you yawn a lot. Thanks for noticing. I mean, it's 3 in the morning. Do you not yawn at 3 in the morning? Tell me how to not yawn at 3 in the morning. Tell me your secret. How do you not get tired? Advantage Alcaraz. Serving to the back end of Munar. Munar hits it out. 5-0. Alcaraz survives. Alcaraz survives. 5-5. Who put scores in the chat? I didn't see it. Yeah, don't put scores in the chat, please. Okay. Alcaraz is complaining about getting time violations because he's doing his routine. He's like, how am I supposed to... Alcaraz's got a point, though. I mean, time violations are, especially in certain moments, are crazy. The umpires are... There's definitely stricter umpires on time violations than not others. All right, Munar to serve. 5-0. 5-5. As the return goes out by Alcaraz, 15 love. Love. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Return goes into the forehand of Munar. Alcaraz wins the point. And it's 15-all. 15-all. There's a bit of fault from Munar. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Alcaraz. Return goes in to the forehand of Munar. Slice to Alcaraz, but Munar puts away the volley. And it's 30-15. 30-15. Serve again. And Alcaraz in the net on the return. 40-15. 40-15. Munar serves again. A fault. Second serve. As apparently it went out 40-30. $40-30. $40-30. As we get a let on the first serve. Serve again. As a backhand out from Alcaraz. Into the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz with the forehand to the forehand of Munar. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Munar backhand in the nets. And we get the deuce. All right, we get the deuce. We get the deuce. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes out by Alcaraz. Munar with the advantage. Advantage Munar. As the return goes to the net, Munar stays in front. 6-5 in the second. You're doing a good job. Appreciate that. I try my best. That's all we can do, chat. Chat, I have a question. If you could be anything in the world, what would you be? If you could be, maybe you want to be a tennis player, maybe you want to be a scientist, an astronaut, or I don't know. What would you want to be, Chad? I'm interested to know. If you could be anything in the world, what would you be? And don't be boring and say rich or, handsome. Don't do that. What would you want to do for a living? A musician, okay. That's a good answer. Astronaut. See, I wouldn't want to be an astronaut. Space scares me. A tennis player? Okay. A keyboard player, cool. Tennis player, footballer. A lot of people saying footballer. Nice. A teacher, cool. See, some of you might be doing exactly what you wanted to do. Maybe you're exactly where you wanted to be. Rock star. A farmer, cool. Helping others? Nice. Pizzeria owner. Cool. Chad, I'd love to own I'd love to run a store of some kind. Maybe one that, like a video store, that sells DVDs. All right, 6'5". That's with a double fold Alcaraz, love 15. A composer, cool. A writer, traveler, a famous singer. Nice. Clothes designer. There you go. All right, love 15. Good answers, chat. As we the backhand now, into the backhand of Munar. Forehand from Alcaraz to forehand of Munar. Alcaraz down the line. As Munar hits the backhand cross, Alcaraz goes down the line again to the forehand of Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz down the line again, and that's just too good by Alcaraz, 15-0. 15-all. I'd love to own a cafe that plays vinyl music. That's cool. I'm doing it already. A teacher and an artist. Hey, Timothy, you are living the dream. And I respect that. A famous composer? Cool. All right. 30-15. 30-15. As Alcaraz serves again. As Alcaraz serves. A let. I don't even have to guess who wins the point when you say too good. You don't say that about Munar. Sorry, was that a feedback or complaint, or was that just an observation? Do you want to say it? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? 30-15. Are you accusing me of being an Alcaraz fan? Are you accusing me of being an Alcaraz hype master? What are you trying to say? Back in. Into the forehand of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz hits a winner. 40-15. Too good. 40-15. 40-15 to take us to the tiebreak. $40-15. Oh, it's Zverev 6-5 against Sonigo. As Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Backhand slice. Into the back of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz on the stretch. Munar with a backhand slice. Drop shot. Alcaraz gets it back. Munar with a slice down the line. It's too good. Munar won that point. Too good. Deuce. Sorry. 40-30. I was 1 point ahead. 40-30. 40-30. All right, 40-30. As the return goes into the front of Alcaraz, Alcaraz shanks it. Deuce. I don't know why Alcaraz is having these terrible service games to end this set. Raducanu and... Okay. Why do they put Berlin on at the same time? It's so good. Oh my god, chat. The schedule sucks. Schedule tomorrow stinks. Actually, I might go over dinner though. But it stinks. Raducanu and Sabalenka on at the same time is potentially a Sinner. It's so dumb. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve, Alcaraz. There's a double fault, and we've got another set point for Munar. Take us to a third. Why would they do that? I don't know. All right. Munar with a set point to take us to a third. As Munar's set point number 5. But Alcaraz serves an ace. All right. Deuce. All right, we get the deuce. We get the deuce. Alcaraz has saved 5 set points in this second set. As Munar comes in and puts a smash straight down Alcaraz's back. And it's an advantage Munar, 6 set point. To take us to a third. All right. Advantage Munar. As Alcaraz serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Munar. Return the front of Alcaraz. Munar on the stretch. Hits it in the net. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. As Alcaraz hits a winner, and it's advantage Alcaraz takes his tiebreak. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As a return. Goes out. We go to a tiebreak in the second set. All right, Chad, who's taking the tiebreak? Who you got? I'm going to go Alcaraz. I think Munar's had his chances and he didn't take any of them, so I'm going to go with Alcaraz. Well, Zverev and Sonego are in a tiebreak final set too, over there. All right. Carlos 7-1, 7-4. 7-5. All right, Munar to serve. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Great return. Munar gets it down the line to the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar on the stretch. Into the forehand of Alcaraz down the line's a winner. Alcaraz 1-love. In the tie break, 1-0. Mini break secured. 1-0. All right, serve again. As the return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand now from Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar with a backhand. Is a winner and it's 1-0. By the way, to the guy that called Alcaraz a clay merchant, you are crazy. Are you serious? He's won 3 Grand Slams on hard or grass courts. How is he a clay merchant? You are insane. Like, if you're going to hate on somebody, at least get your facts straight. That's crazy. Clay merchant, insane. That's an insane... What a terrible thing to say. Not even accurate. What a stupid insult. Come on. He's won 3 out of his 5 slams on non-clay courts. What do you mean? Clay merchant. Wild take. Return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar. Alcaraz with the volley. Munar with a lob. Oh, goes in. Alcaraz with a slice behind the back, but Munar comes to the net. Alcaraz with the pass. In the net. Munar 2-1. 3 mini breaks to start this tie break. 2-1. Clay merchant is wild. That is not even a thing. All right. 2-1 Munar. As Munar serves. Serving to the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand out from Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar down the line of the backhand of Alcaraz. Munar forehand on the stretch. Down the line of the backhand of Alcaraz. Munar backhand again to the backhand of Alcaraz. Into the backhand of Munar. Munar hits it out. 2-0. 2-0. By the way, if after 5 Grand Slams you still don't see how special Alcaraz is, I can't help you. Good smash from Munar, 3-2. Like, I don't know, 5 Grand Slams. I mean, he's 1 away from Becker and Edberg. I mean, we're watching an all-time great at the start of his career. Like, this guy is just getting started. And the man has already almost eclipsed some of the greatest players in our game to ever pick up a racket. And he's almost past them. He wins one more slam. He is level with Becker and Edberg, who we all put in this high regard for good reason, because they are the greatest players of the 90s. But Alcaraz is already nearly up there. As he puts a volley away, Alcaraz 3-0. They change ends. Like, this is special. We're watching something real special, chap. You might not like it, but you have to appreciate it. 3-0. Five slams, 2 against Nole, 1 against Sinner. That is that good. That's how good he is. Oh, yeah. All right, 3-3. By the way, chat, you couldn't even say, I don't even know if you can say that any of his slams have come easy, because even the US Open, he had to beat Sinner. He's had to beat Sinner or Djokovic at every slam that he's won. I mean, that's something. Wimbledon twice, and then he's beaten the other three. He had to beat Sinner this year, last year, and US Open. I mean, there's been no easy slams for Alcaraz. He hasn't won. He hasn't had an easy slam, and he will get one, because all these great players do get an easy run. At some point, they get an easy run. They get an easy win. You know, we can look at Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, and we can go, oh, those guys, or we can look at, players that have 10 slams even, and go, oh, that one, he didn't have to play those big guns. That was a good draw, or that was a fortunate, didn't have to play Sinner, or didn't have to play Djokovic. But so far, he's won 5, and he's beaten those 2 men in each of those 5. Anyway, it's 4-3. There's a bit of slice from Alcaraz, goes in, and Munar puts it down line for a win. Alcaraz slipped. 4-0. It's the truth that Alcaraz is a clay merchant. It's the truth that you don't know what what clay merchant means. Do you know what that means? Maybe you don't understand the meaning of clay merchant. I don't think you understand it. I think you might be confused. All right, 4-4. Sinner will win a career Grand Slam next year? Maybe. I want him to. I'd love to see Sinner and Alcaraz both win career Grand Slams. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome. All right, 4-4. Munar serves again. Double fault. All right, 5-4. Zverev wins. Zverev just wins. By the way, Sinner's coming on next. Alcaraz, if he could just finish this up, that'd be great. So we can watch Jannik Sinner straight after this. All right, 5-4. Alcaraz is 2 points away from the dub. 5-4. Alcaraz to serve. Serve. Is an ace. Match points for Alcaraz. All right. Alcaraz to take his spot in the quarterfinals and to take on, possibly play Opelka tomorrow. Either way, Rinderknech or Opelka is an interesting match against Alcaraz. Both guys can play on grass. It's going to be a good test for Alcaraz as well. All right. Carlos to get the dub. He serves. A fault. Second serve. Yeah, we've got Sinner coming up next. Second serve, Alcaraz. Double fault. All right. 6-5, Alcaraz. 6-5. By the way, Draper and Zverev surviving final set tiebreaks has been a thing this week. Told you, chat. And Coco lost. I mean, I told you, chat. Players are going to lose or struggle on their first matches on grass coming from the clay. Paolini, right? I mean, a lot of players lost this week that playing their first grass tennis. Anyways, match point number 2. Alcaraz sits it out. The return is 6-0. Munar saves 2 match points. Draper wins Queens Club and Medvedev wins Hella, you reckon? Okay. Alcaraz's team is total rubbish. Doesn't study low-ranked players. Yeah, his team just they only focus on Jannik Sinner. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are you in the team? Do you even know what Juan Carlos is doing? He's not there right now. Is he just like, what do you mean? Yeah, you're right. Anyone outside the top 10, the whole team is like, we don't need to think about that person. What the hell? 6-0. It's crazy. Serve. It's too strong, and it's out by Alcaraz. 7-6 Munar. He's got another set point to take us to a third. All right. There's no way this match is being on for 2.5 hours. Has it been on for 2.5 hours? There's no way. There's no way. It's crazy. Anyway, 7-6, second serve. 7 to the back of Munar, return the net, and 7-all. 2.5 hours for 2 sets? What the hell are we watching? On a grass court? What the hell are we watching? Seven all. I'm confused. 7-7. As the return goes in the back of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out though. 8-7 Munar. We're going with 3, aren't we? We're going to a third, aren't we? 8-7. 8-7 Munar. I think it's set point number 7. He's had a lot of set points, Munar. All right, Munar serves. To take us to a third. 8th set point. Shit. Serving the body of Alcaraz. Munar comes in with a volley. We're going 3, baby. What? Munar somehow wins a set eventually. And he saves match points as well. And we're going 3. 2.5 hours we've been playing. This match is crazy. This match is taking so long. What the hell is this? All right. We're going 3. Now we do have Sinner coming up as well, so we can start that up as well. We've got Sinner versus Bublik happening as well. That set went forever. 1 hour. That wasn't an hour and 41 minute set, was it? 1 hour and 41 minutes for that second set? That was like a whole match. Are you serious? How the hell is that even a thing? 1 hour and 41 minutes for a whole set? What does that... What do you mean? What do you mean? The hell... Chat, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? By the way, chat, did everyone listen to Blink? All right. Let's get Sinner started. Because Sinner plays Bublik. Woo! That match... Who's going to finish first? We'll find out. Crazy. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. We have Sinner playing Bublik, but we've got Alcaraz playing a marathon against Munar. He just played an hour and 41 minute second set. So here we are. We're watching Sinner as well against Bublik. A very tough test for Jannik Sinner. We all expect this to be close. They did play at the French Open, and Sinner got the win. But this is the grass where Bublik is someone who can damage. We know that. Also, I think these two have both won this title before. I think Sinner won this title. Sinner did win this title last year, but Bublik has also won this title. So, doubleheader. I thought we might avoid it, but Munar had other plans. All right. I don't know what we're doing, chat. Did 2 grass court gets 230? Too many physical rallies. Now, this has been long games. Like, they've had some long games where it's gone to deuce a million times. Just some long service games. Okay. We're going 3. And Alcaraz and Bublik are about to... Sorry, Alcaraz and Bublik. Zverev and Bublik... Sinner and Bublik. Third time lucky. You have to be up all night. Yep. That's my life. Chad, I haven't seen the sun in weeks. I don't even know if this... Chad, what's it like outside? Can somebody tell me? I haven't left the house. Somebody tell me what's it like outside. Is it still nice and sunny? Or is it like dark and cloudy and sad? If there was an apocalypse, I wouldn't even know. All right. Nice serve from Alcaraz 15 love. I wouldn't even know, chat. I'd walk outside like in 3 weeks and go, oh, where is everybody? What the hell happened? Wouldn't even know it. Very hot in the UK. Yeah, isn't today like 31? It's raining. Fair enough. All right. Alcaraz serves. Into the back of Munar. Return goes in front of Alcaraz. Munar slice. Into the front of Alcaraz. And Munar shanks it. 30 love. All right. $30 love. Alcaraz gets a 40 love. 40 love. Alcaraz serves again. To the body of Munar. Munar in the net. 1 love Alcaraz in the third. Okay. Got the first game down. All right. Munar to serve. Cam, you didn't see Sonigo versus Zverev. It was such a good match too. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I missed that one. All right, Bublik walking out first. I'll tell you, Chad, if we don't get one tiebreak in this match, I'd be very surprised. I've been watching on TV, phones being dead, but why Alcaraz doing this, man? I honestly expected straight sets, especially with match points. Well, Munar is a tough customer. As it'll fall from Munar, second serve. Is Anisimova injured? I have no idea. By the way, chat, is anyone a fan of Blink-182? And I'm talking like super fan. Like you went to concerts and stuff. Have you been to their gigs and shit? I need to ask a specific question to one person who is that person. Who are you here? Hello. Sinner on the court. All right, love 15. I'm a fan of the US Open. That's not what I asked. But thank you for not listening. As with a serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out, 15-all. $15-all. I'm not like a diehard fan, but I like their music. Okay. Have you been to their concerts, though? I need a concert going, a Blink-182 concert goer. That's who I need to talk to. 15-all. As that goes out by Munar, and it's 15-30. You haven't, unfortunately? Okay. $15-30. Blink-182 not relevant for decades? So? So what, I should listen to Sabrina Carpenter then? Is that like because she's relevant right now? Is that what you're saying? Backhand winner from Alcaraz. 15-40. I've watched gigs online, not live. Okay, so the question is, for the Blink-182 super fan in the house that must be lurking and not talking, is there a rendition of Dark Side where Tom DeLonge sings it? Because I can't find it. I can find an AI version, which sounds so cool, but it sounds AI. I'm looking for a version of Dark Side, but Tom DeLonge is singing. I can't find it. And I can't find a live performance either, because they must have cut off the set list because he wasn't a part of it. So I need a Blink-182 fan who's been to a concert that has heard that song and gone, yes, he sings it. I heard the concert. Because it's a great song. Anyway, so goes breaks. 2 love. So I need the Blink-182 super fan to answer the question. I can't find it. I'm looking for Dark Side, but they haven't sung that on live for 5 years. Apparently on YouTube. I couldn't find it. It's a great song. It's a great song. And it's 2 love Alcaraz. Chad, go listen to Blink-182. You won't regret it. And I'm talking listen to their newer stuff. It's good. All right. 2 love Alcaraz. Wait, Andy Martinez went to one? Where? I didn't see anyone say that. Oh, here we go. Andy. So Andy, unfortunately, I don't think he sang that one when I went to the concert. Yeah, because I think maybe it's because he wasn't a part of it. Because, who's the other guy they had in? When Tom DeLonge wasn't in the band. They sang it with, is it Matt Skiba? He was the singer. And I don't know if they dropped it off the set list. It's a great song. But I don't know if Tom DeLonge sings that song. Yeah, Matt Skiba, that's it. That's who I'm talking about. He sang it. But they haven't sung it in 5 years. So I wonder if they don't sing it because Tom wasn't on it. Which sucks because I would love to hear him sing it as part of it. Such a good song. Anyways, 15-0. The song's been playing on my playlist all week. Alcaraz. Oh yeah, Dutch, I've seen that performance. It's really scary. It's really bad. Anyways, 15-30. No. Dutchy, that acoustic performance sucks. I watched that today and I was like, ugh. Look at Mark's face when they go to the chorus. He's just like, oh, why is he singing like this? The acoustic version on that acoustic version sucks. Listen to the real song and then listen to that acoustic version. That acoustic version stinks. That acoustic version is so bad. He totally butchered the tempo of the song. It's horrible. Anyways, 15-40. Just to break back. I like acoustic versions as well, but that one is not it. He doesn't even sing the chorus. He just kind of like... Blah, blah, blah. It sucks. Anyways, 15-40. Are you going to one soon? No. I'm just being on a Blink kick. I think Blink came out end of last year in Australia, so I missed it. They're not coming to Australia anytime soon because Travis doesn't fly, So when they come here once every 20 years. 15-40. Munar trying to break back, and he does. Great hitting from Munar. Yeah, listen to the chorus. It's like, ugh. Anyways. He completely... And then he starts playing guitar faster, and you're like, what are you doing? You're ruining the song. It would be good acoustic, though. But I want Tom to sing it. I want to hear Tom sing it. I heard an AI version. I was like, holy shit. One of the most iconic voices of the 2000s. Blink. All right. We're back on serve 2-1. Sinner's going to serve first in this one. Who you got, Chad? I'm going to go Sinner in straights, but I reckon tie breaks. Sinner serves. Into the backhand of Bublik. Sinner with the forehand to the front of Bublik. And Sinner backhand into the backhand of Bublik. To the backhand of Sinner, but Sinner hit it in the net. Love 15. Bublik in 3, you reckon? Check, can you imagine if both Sinner and Alcaraz lost today? That can't happen. I won't let it happen. I won't allow it. I will stop the stream before it happens, so you won't even see it. If Sinner and Alcaraz are down match points at the same time, I'm leaving. I'm not calling the match point. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Good day, sir. 15-0. I'm shutting the streams off before it happened, so it didn't happen. Didn't happen if I didn't see it. 15-0. So return goes out from Bublik. 30-15. It drives me crazy when I see people spell lose as loose. Yeah, but you shouldn't let that stuff affect you because in the end, it doesn't matter. Just, you know what they meant. You can just auto-correct the grammar in your head, like the spelling in your head. You don't have to worry about it. It's no stress. No need to stress over it. 100-minute set's insane. I know, right? All right. 30-15, Sinner serves. The return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Sinner in the net 30-all. Bublik a chance to get the break straight away. Remember, Sinner's the defending champion. 30-all. Sinner serves again. Alcaraz hitting drop shots in the net. 15 love. Now Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. So in the back end of Bublik, off the tape, goes in the front of Sinner. And Sinner puts away the winner. 40-15. Sorry, 40-30. As Munar serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Great return. Munar slices it short. Alcaraz puts it down the middle. And it's 15-0. By the way, chat, you can tell it's hot in the UK because these bugs come out around this time. Like when the sun starts going down, the bugs start showing up. You know it's hot. Like stinking hot. Like there's bugs everywhere. There's bugs like flying around and shit. I remember that. It's horrible. Anyway, Sinner 1 love. As Munar serves. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz as Munar gets the point. Alcaraz in the net. 30-15. How do you feel about when people use your when they mean your? Yeah, I don't let it affect me. I have to look at the chat all the time, and the chat always make spelling mistakes, so I don't take it too seriously. I see spelling mistakes on the regular. So I just kind of get over it because it doesn't affect me that much. But I get it. It's annoying. It could be annoying. But I wouldn't let it bother you. Life's too short to be worried about spelling mistakes. 30-15. As Munar serves again. As we default. Second serve. As we default from Alcaraz. Return goes back into Alcaraz. Back in it from Munar in the net. 30-all. Chance for a break. For a break point for Alcaraz again. All right. Also love 30 Sinner. As the return goes out by Alcaraz, 40-30. $40-30. As Sinner gets the ball, but it's in the net. Love 15-40. He's got a chance to break here. 15-40. 15-40. As Bublik serves again. A fault. Second serve, Bublik. Return goes to forehand of Bublik. Forehand from Sinner on the stretch. Bublik backhand open court as a winner. 30-40. Also, Alcaraz gets the deuce. So we're going to find it from Munar. Back at Alcaraz goes out. It's advantage Munar. All right, Sinner breaks. 2-love. 2-love. All right, advantage Munar to level the third set. As a return from Alcaraz, the slice of Munar. Alcaraz with a slice drop shot. Munar's going to get there with a backhand pass. Hit a winner. 2-0 in the final set. 2-2. Two games all. Sinner's dad's in the house? Yeah, I've seen that. 15-love. As Bublik hits it out on the return. 30-love. All right, 2-0. Alcaraz to serve. All right, 2-0. Also, 40-love. I mean, Sinner's going to finish his match before this final set for Alcaraz. As the backhand from Alcaraz goes in the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz volley is picked up, and a diving volley by Alcaraz goes wide. Love 15. Love 15. Sinner's up 3-love in like 5 minutes. Chat, this guy, if this, what are we doing? Chat, come on. But there, chat, I know you look at me, you think I'm crazy when I say Sinner's going to win Wimbledon, and then he's up 3-love against Bublik, we all thought was going to be a threat. Come on, like, what are we doing? Remember how people thought Sinner was going to be affected by the French Open final? Okay, yeah, whatever, bro. Yeah, sure thing. Sure, yeah. Yeah, he's real sad. He remembers, he's still crying. I mean, go on now. 3-love. Sinner is not, he's just blaming everybody else. He's got to, Darth Sinner is a thing, all right? Darth Sinner is a thing. If he could wear all black at Wimbledon, he would. All right, 15-0 Alcaraz here. 2-2 in the final set. If Sinner was, and we're a long way away, but if Sinner was bageling Bublik on a grass court, I mean, what is even that? Like, that's insanity. Now, it's 15-30. Munar is about to take the lead here. 15-30. All right, 15-30. There's a serve again from Alcaraz. Into the backhand of fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault, 15-40. 15-40. Sinner, so Bublik 30 love. Darth Sinner destroys everybody, and then Carlos, and then Alcaraz comes and makes him cry. But that's because Alcaraz is a Jedi. 15-40. I don't watch Star Wars, but I'm pretty sure that was accurate. Alcaraz serves. The backhand of Munar. Alcaraz hits a winner down the line, 30-40. Bublik on the board, by the way, 3-1, no bagel. No bagel. 3-1 Sinner. All right, 30-40. Still a break point here for Munar. Take the lead in the final set. 30-40. First serve is a fault by Alcaraz. Second serve. Second serve. The back of Munar. Return goes back into Alcaraz. Munar with the forehand of the stretch. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar with the backhand. Down the line. Goes in the forehand of Alcaraz. Munar with the forehand again. Down the line. Is a winner. Sinner's up 15-11, 3-1, by the way. All right. 3-2 Munar, final set. Sinner's up 30-love. $30 Sinner. Serve to the front of Bublik. Front from Sinner down the line. Bublik puts up a lob, but it's going out. 40-love. Chat, remember how 20 minutes ago we said Bublik might be a problem? Oh, man. Chat, why do we keep doing this? 40-love. There's only one man that can beat Sinner, and that guy is he's losing. So, I mean, come on now. Remember, Sinner hasn't lost a set to anybody besides Alcaraz and Tommy Paul this year, all right? And Rune. They're the only three players to win a set of Sinner, right? Only three players. Paul, Alcaraz, Rune. School Kate as well. That's it. 4 players. 4-1 Sinner. In 14 minutes. And Munar's up 3-2 in the final set here. I said Rune. All right, 3-2, Munar. As he serves a fault, Munar. Second serve. As the return goes to the front of Munar. Alcaraz slice backhand. Into the front of Munar. Alcaraz slice backhand again. Goes long. No, goes in. Munar with the forehand again. Alcaraz is defending, but it hits it in the net. 15 love. 15 love. All right. As Alcaraz hits a return winner, 15-all. As Munar serves the front of Alcaraz, return goes out, 30-15. As we return out of the backhand slice of Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz. Munar backhand to the front again of Alcaraz. Munar with the front of the stretch. Alcaraz goes into the net. 40-15. 40-15. As a return goes into the front of Munar. Munar puts it away, 4-2. 4-2 Munar in the final set. Sinner's also up 4-2 in the first set. All right. 4-2. Alcaraz going to serve again. As Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the net from Alcaraz. Oh no. Love 15. Love 15. Second serve. As the backhand from Munar goes long. 15-all. As Bublik hits a slice in the net. And it's 30-15 Sinner. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Serving to the front of Munar. Return goes to the front of Alcaraz. Munar backhand slice. Alcaraz backhand again to the front of Munar. In the front of Alcaraz on the stretch. Munar forehand inside out. Goes to the backhand of Alcaraz. And Alcaraz in the net. 15-30. 15-30. Second serve Alcaraz. Is an ace. 30 all. As he serves out wide the front of Munar. Return goes in the back of Alcaraz. Munar backhand to the forehand of Alcaraz with the drop shot. Munar gets there and hits it wide. 40-30 Alcaraz. Sinner's up 5-2, by the way. All right, 40-30 Alcaraz to stay in touch. And he does with a great serve. 4-3 Munar, final set. All right. Okay. Alcaraz staying in touch, but he's still on a break. 4-3. Alcaraz is a fluke player. Why are we trying to... Is there a contest for like the stupidest comment? What are we doing? What do you mean he's a fluke player? How can... That's not even true. Bro, you don't even believe that. Come on now. Come on, you don't even believe that. You don't even believe that. Come on. Come on. Don't fall for the rage bait. No, I'm not falling for any rage bait because I know it's rage bait, but come on now. That's just silly. It's not even believable. Come on now. All right. Munar with the break in the third, but Alcaraz hanging on. Bublik serving to stay in the first set, by the way. All right, Munar serving. 2 games away from causing a big upset. 5 slams are a fluke. Yeah, I know, right? As a backhand return now from Alcaraz, the front of Munar. Alcaraz backhand on the stretch. Munar down the line. Alcaraz slice goes in the net. 15 love. Also, Bublik holds, and it's 5-3. Sinner's going to serve the set. All right, serve again. Ace. Whew. 30 love. Why are you extra tense today? And I was just Googling stuff. All right, nice hitting by Alcaraz, 30-15. 30-15. As the return goes to the front of Munar. Alcaraz with the slice. Munar comes in net with a drop volley, but Alcaraz going to get there and hit a lob. Munar with a forehand. Goes wide. Nice hitting from Carlos. 30-all. Sinner, by the way, 30-love. He's about to win the first set. 30-love. Sinner serves. Out wide the front of Bublik. Backhand from Sinner into the slice of Bublik. Drop shots in the net, though. 40-love Sinner. And Munar, 30-all. Needs to be clutch here if he's going to cause this upset. Munar serves. Alcaraz slices it back. Munar forehand to the slice again of Alcaraz. Munar forehand to the backhand of Alcaraz on the stretch. Now Munar in trouble. And he hits it wide. Alcaraz with a break point. 30-40. All right. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Serve in the backhand of Bublik. Return goes short. Sinner puts it away. 6-3, Sinner. Pretty straightforward as well. Only one break, but that's all he needed. All right, serve out wide. The backhand of Alcaraz. Return goes in the backhand of Munar. Alcaraz backhand down the line. Munar with a forehand. Into the front of Alcaraz. Munar with a forehand down the line in the net. There's the break back. We're back on serve. 4-all. Carlos survives. And he gets back that break. 4-4. Tomorrow, what are we watching? I don't know yet. Depends on who wins these matches. All right. By the way, I appreciate that Sinner's winning his match really quickly because I was worried that I'd have to stay up all night. But Sinner's match has gone faster than I expected. All right. Alcaraz serving. 4-4. Final set. By the way, we've had a lot of top players have to play final set tiebreaks this week. So is Alcaraz going to join that list? They've all won them, though. Draper, Zverev. That is all. As we're backhand on the stretch, Tsitsipas, didn't he play a final set tiebreak? Steph, maybe? Backhand goes into the backhand of Alcaraz. Down the line to the forehand of Munar. Alcaraz forehand to the backhand of Munar. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. And Munar with a forehand. Down the line winner. Alcaraz wasn't ready. And it's love 15. Love 15. Rublev. But Rublev lost, though. Runa? Yeah, Runa was... Maybe I'm thinking of Runa. Maybe I'm thinking of Runa. Oh, Steph lost. I thought... Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Runa then. Runa played a final set tiebreak. Didn't he? Maybe? Alcaraz hits it out. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. Oh, chat. Why does the tennis schedule hate us? It put on 3 epic matches at the same time, potentially. So dumb. Anyways, love 30. So stupid. Second serve. As Munar returns back into Alcaraz. Slice from Munar on the stretch. Alcaraz forehand cross. Munar with a slice forehand again. Alcaraz with a drop volley. It's too good. And it's 15-30. 15-30. $15.30. $15.30. As the return goes into the net, 30 all. Rockies at 2-2. Let's go. Oh, we just scored 2 home runs. Let's go. All right, 30 all on both courts. And Zoka serving volleys, and it's too good. 40-30. Alcaraz to take the lead back. (40-30). Sinner's got a break point, 30-40. And Alcaraz serves a fault. Second serve. And Munar returns back into Alcaraz. Backing out from Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz. There's Munar in the net. Alcaraz stays in front, or gets back in front, sorry. 5-4. And Munar's going to serve to stay in the match. You look stressed. No, I feel good. Sinner get another break point, by the way. Advantage. Advantage, Sinner. But Alcaraz is one game away from winning the match and avoiding disaster. All right, advantage, Sinner. As Bublik gets a big serve down the tee. And we get back to deuce. You look stressed. You bet all your fortune on Alcaraz. I don't have a fortune. I have $5. I spent all my money on Uber Eats today. Sinner's got another break point advantage. Advantage Sinner to break in this second set. Bublik says another ace and he survives. Deuce. What did I eat? I had I had this rice. There's this awesome rice dish that I always get from this Japanese restaurant. It was delicious. I can't remember what it's called though. But it was great. Let me find out what it's called and I'll tell you. It was delicious. All right, nice hitting from Munar, 15 love. It was just called the Angus beef rice. That's what it was. That's what it was. And it was delicious. 15 love. And yes, I use chopsticks because I can use chopsticks. I went to Japan once. Forehand down the line, into the backhand of Munar. Backhand to the front of Munar. As we got a backhand from Alcaraz again, the front of Munar. Alcaraz backhand cross goes wide, 30 love. Bublik holds, by the way, 1 love. One love Bublik in the second. Opelka and Rinderknech were moved. Okay. Well, they have to because they're running out of daylight. And they have to play the quarterfinals tomorrow. All right, 30 love. Munar serves a fault, second serve. Sounds delicious. Oh, it was. So delicious. It had an egg and then it had like beans in it and like sauce. So good. So good. That guy in the Sinner match is wearing a crazy ass wig. That is a crazy wig. That is a crazy ass wig, and I appreciate it. 40 love Munar. I can't even begin to describe what that wig looked like. It was crazy. It was Italian flags but it was crazy. I don't know how crazy. I mean, I don't even know how to. The look of it was insane. 40 love Munar. He serves a fault, second serve. You are neither so far from Japan. What do you mean? All right. Munar hits it out, 40-15. Bublik is a clown. He ruined the French Open by beating Draper. Draper-Sinner would have been a great fight. You weren't here yesterday when I said we're not going to accept people coming in here and talking shit about players anymore. So you need to forget the word clown in your vocabulary when you're coming into the chat. We're not here to bash players. So please don't be bashing players. You can critique players about their game, or you can say, man, they're playing really bad today. They've hit a lot of errors. But to come in and just be like, that person's a clown because they beat a player that I like, that's not acceptable, bro. And we're not going to be part of the problem. There's enough bullshit on social media that's hate comments and Twitter retweets and shit. We're not going to be part of the problem. So please smarten up or ship out. 5-all, by the way. Remember Alcaraz had 2 match points in the second set? Remember that? 5-5. As a volley goes in from Alcaraz. 15 love. Yeah, Sabalenka are back in it tomorrow. But the problem is they put them on the same time as these two guys might play tomorrow. Sinner's playing at the same time as Sabalenka Rybakina, and maybe Alcaraz will as well. So this is like the stupidest schedule. What a dumb schedule. Bad schedule. Unforced error schedule. You can critique the schedule if you want. All right. 30 love, Alcaraz. Triple header. We don't do triple headers. 30 love. You can call the schedule a clown. That's okay. All right. Alcaraz with an ace, 40 love. Sinner, by the way, love 30. Chance to get the break. There's a bit of slice from Bublik. Sinner backhand pass. Bublik volleys. Sinner backhand lob. Bublik smash. Sinner gets it back. Into the forehand of Bublik. Now Sinner with a forehand of the stretch in the net. It's 15-30. All right. And Alcaraz gets a 6-5. He stays in front. Munar's going to have to try and take us to another tiebreak. It's a poor schedule, not well thought out to get max fans watching matches. I agree. I can't believe that Haller and Queens Club didn't at least coordinate between Alcaraz and Sinner. To put them on at the same time, even now, to put them on at the same time is crazy. Do they not understand that and maybe there's a reason for it, but do they not understand that if you put Alcaraz and Sinner at the same time, most people are going to pick one or the other? Why would you put them on at the same time? It's crazy. Put Alcaraz on a little earlier or Sinner on last. Sinner is on last, but maybe they should have put Alcaraz on earlier. The second match or something. It's crazy. I get why the WTA and the ATP don't coordinate, but when you got 2 ATP events and they have them on the same time, it's crazy. Anyway, Sinner's got a break point, 30-40. 30-40, bro. Stop putting the scores in the chat. You're not from the future. Got to go back in time. By the way, Chad, I saw a funny, and it's probably you've probably seen it, with Huey Lewis, and he recreates the American Psycho scene, but with Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, God, it's funny. So funny. You got to watch it. Right, go on YouTube and just write in Huey Lewis, American Psycho comedy sketch. So funny. He does the dance and everything. It's so funny. So funny. Yes, Al. You're right. All right. Munar. Serving to stay in the match again. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again from Munar. Into the front of Alcaraz. Return goes short in the front of Munar. Alcaraz backhand slice in the net. 15 all. 15 all. Serve again. As we get a fault from Munar. Second serve. As Alcaraz hits down the return. 30-15. As Munar serves a fault. Second serve. Serve. Double fault. 30 all. By the way, is this a 3-hour match yet? Have they played over 3 hours yet? I'm sure they have. 30 all. Alcaraz 2 points away from the dub. And to keep his hopes alive. $30 all. Munar serves. Into the front of Alcaraz. Return goes to the front of Munar. Alcaraz backhand down the line. Munar gets it with a forehand cross, but it's in the net. Match point Alcaraz, 30-40. 3 hours and 22 minutes is crazy. All right. 30-40. Match point Alcaraz again. He had a match point in the tiebreak. 30-40. Sinner, by the way, he is down in the second, 1-2. Serve to the front of Alcaraz. Return goes to the front of backhand of Munar. Backhand of Alcaraz lob. Munar with a smash. Can't get it. Alcaraz wins. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alcaraz wins. Woo. He wins. That was not easy. That was not easy at all. That was a struggle, but he wins. And he is now into the quarterfinals of Queens Club. We play tomorrow against either Opelka or Rinderknech. Both not easy customers. But he wins. Alcaraz wins. He avoids disaster. And avoided a tiebreak at the end as well. All right, GG's. All right. Sinner, by the way, he is at 2-1 down in the second. If you want to keep watching Sinner, we'll merge the streams while we have the chance now. So jump on over if you want to keep watching. But Alcaraz avoids disaster, and I want to see him play Opelka tomorrow. I think that'd be really fun. Rinderknech is fun as well, but I want to see him play Opelka personally. I think that'd be fun. But Alcaraz wins. He takes out Munar, who was a very tough customer, 7-5 in the third. And he is into the quarterfinals. We'll play tomorrow. We'll watch him again tomorrow.